Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 2 with the Byzantine mod. We are here in 1940 and we are going to war. Well, soon. Let's get going real quick. Let me also state that I mentioned that I was going to do a vanilla version of Hearts of Iron 2, or, well, Doomsday Armageddon, whatever, so on and so forth, with the expansions as well. I'm not going to play as Germany, because even though I've effed up a bit, and I did technically play as a German when I was playing as Austria in the Austria mod, and really didn't get too far. Defeated the Germans, and that was it. And I was like, eh. I'm going to do a little bit different. Pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to play as a different nation instead, because Germany is pretty much overly used, I think. But not only that, it's just I don't really care for it too much. With Germany, you would have to go after Britain. You would have to go after France. Well, I mean, and definitely go after the Soviets. Right there. I can't really do too well on defending one side and then also doing an attack on the other. I can't do well. And some other excuses. And not only that, it's just not my favorite nation to play as. Anyway, so I'm going to do something else. But it will still be a Hearts of Iron 2. And of course, with one of that person bitching about something about gay Greeks or whatnot. I don't know. Something. I don't remember his name. He's there in the part 4. A little argument there. Whatever. But no, I'm not going to do it as Greeks. You can really pull a nice little. I did see a after action report a couple of years ago about pretty much a Greek, almost a Greek. WC, and I found that kind of interesting. We're here, we're going after Yugoslavia. As you see there, the French stopped guaranteeing their independence on January 9th, so that was the perfect opportunity for me to strike. But I did see a nice Greek AAR in which did quite a bit of expanding. I think even expanded South America, so I was like, wow. So you can do kind of an close to a Greek WC for, but of course it takes a lot of fucking time and talent to do all that crap. But it was an awesome one. I probably will try to find it, try to post it in the description. If not, then I'll do it. I'll try to find it sometime later. But I know it's there somewhere. I'm sure some people here already know what I'm talking about, so I'm not really too worried. I'm sure someone will bring it up. But no, I'm not going to do Greece anymore. Or I'm not going to do Greece because I never did Greece. Technically, it was the Byzantines, and if you call it Greece, then well, you're an idiot. But I've never done a Greek LP before, and so that's that. So I've done 2 Byzantine LPs, one with the Europa, one with this. I've done an Austria, I've done a Germany, which sucked. I'll keep saying that, it sucked. But I'm not the best. I have never bloated that I was the best, so what you see was pretty much what you get. I do try. I really do. I do lack in certain fields, certain bonus, and there are tons of bonuses that I should know, but I don't. Some tricks, some hidden secrets, blah blah blah, and yada yada, and all that good fun stuff. But I don't. I really don't. I'm not the mastermind of playing Hearts of Iron 2. I just play it just for fun. And that's why I don't really get too serious about playing playing this and going for world conquest and all that good stuff. I mean, once it gets boring, and I'll quit, you know? It's just that simple. Same with Europa. Yeah. After a country gets boring to me, I'll quit. Or with the exception of me installing Divine Win over HTDT, then that was the exception. I mean, I would have continued my Byzantine LP on that. I wasn't really done. I mean, I didn't really conquer a lot of Roman Empire back, but I did quite a bit. I conquered at least Alexandria, Alexander's empire a little bit. Didn't get too far. Got to Persia almost. But no, I mean, I just do it for fun. I mean, I don't know why people get so serious about some of these games. It's just, especially with me kind of cheating, you know, fuck. It's the game. It's supposed to be fun. But some people are just like, oh, well, you're cheating, man. You're just taking the fun out of it. No, I'm not. If some people are having fun with it, fine. They're having fun with it. That's fine. If you don't like it, stop watching. I mean, you got that option. I mean, it's just, you can't make everybody happy. And that's pretty much the simple. You know what? And I forgot to allocate resources for reinforcements. I keep forgetting to do that. See, I'm not, again, I have never mentioned I was the best. That's why I really don't do multiplayers either, just because I know I would just completely suck. But it happens. I've actually done multiplayer a couple times before on Hearts of Iron 2. It's just, I got my ass. Actually, my problem is it mostly lags. It just gives me a headache. It sucks. It lags. It's like, ugh. Fuck. I quit. That's why I don't do multiplayer. Alright, but yeah, I just, you know, I get a little serious. I get ticked off when like something doesn't go my way. Fine, yeah, that's normal game anger. But other than that, no, I don't really take it all that serious. So if you guys don't like it, fine, go away. And maybe I'll do something that you might like. You know, it's just simple. But yeah, right now it's just a little, almost a smooth trip through Yugoslavia. You can see here 5 divisions of Yugoslav troops are going to just get killed off, and because they have no place to really retreat from, so if it's pretty much just stay and pretty much die. I don't want to actually conquer it just yet. Let's keep going. I don't want just those. Yes, there we go. There we go. Let's move forward, please. And thank you. Alright. But I do get frustrated. Right now, I do need to keep producing troops. The problem is I kind of produced them a little bit late. I did start in 37. However, even 37, that means you kind of did it a little late. However, since I was focusing on industry, and it kind of makes sense, I would kind of do it in that. Go. Alright, since we got the capital surrounded, which is Belgrade, any Yugoslav troops would pretty much will quit without much resistance. Because you're not getting supplies. And without supplies, they'll just pretty much retreat until they finally receive supplies. In which, if they don't, they'll just die off. Simple as enough, right? Okay. So right now, I'm just going to move to Belgrade because this war is pretty much over. There is no need to continue. Not really. Right now, I'm going to actually send these guys to Crete. And then they're going to go back to Athens because that's where they were actually staged before, or at least rebased in. And I'm going to move these guys out here and prepare for the next stage. And that's prepare for another war. Oh my god, yes, there is another war. There's going to be 2 wars in this video. Who knew? Alright. Let's see. Hopefully my guys are ready. They're not really ready. I'm going to strategically redeploy these guys over here. And because these guys are going to capture Belgrade. Fine. Awesome. Strategically redeploy these guys over here. Why? Because I can. I am not ready. I am not ready. Fuck. And because I did that, I annexed Yugoslavia, folks. Not bad. Not a bad looking empire. It's not really Byzantine. Well, it's not really Roman. Well, technically, it is kind of Romanish before Trajan's little push. But it's not really. Well, it looks good. It looks. Wait, got more territory. Now, here's the problem, folks. Want to know why I was preparing for war over here? It's mostly because of what's going to happen pretty much now. Or, well, maybe like 10 seconds at least. And there we have it. We've got war with Italy now. Great. As if the things don't end. They're going to get off on April 11th. Alright. Let's move there. Let's move there. We're going to move to those little islands, and I'm going to retreat these guys to Crete. Or actually, let's retreat back to Athens. Well, they'll be kind of safe. And they're still safe. Let's see. At this point, I'm actually going to deploy these guys. I'm going to deploy them here. Here. And I'm going to do that. Deploy these guys here, here, and there. Perfect. Am I ready for any kind of future war with Germany? Fuck no. However, we're not at war with Germany just yet. Will that come? Probably. But hopefully not now. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. Alright, there we go. Now we got Trento and Venice and all those little fun little nations there. Moving to back to Trento. Let's move these guys to Venice, and now we can deploy more troops. Sweet. However, I'm going to deploy. I'm going to put it more into Quay, right? Or Q, I should say. Not Quay, but I always say Quay for some reason. Is that Quay to Q? Anyway, we're going to do this. Since I can't really deploy them here because we're just occupying it, we're not, we don't have any ownership over it, but we can deploy them into Yugoslavia because we actually own it. Oh, technical stuff. Alright, I'm going to deploy them there. I'm going to actually deploy them in 9. 9 divisions. And you guys are still not done moving, so keep moving. Okay. I'm actually going, since there's 2 7s here, I should probably move. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Actually, I think it would be good for these guys to have the brunt of the force, because there's going to be an issue when it comes to Western Italy. Problem with Western Italy is that it's got 2 level 5 forts. Land forts, to be exact. Oh, fuck. Alright, and they're kind of a bitch to deal with. Alright, so now, since Germany declared war on Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg, we've got to hurry. We've really got to hurry now, folks. Time is not on our side, and I want to get this stuff done. Alright, so we're going to support attack here. I want to get to there soon. Like now. Now. Please, hurry. Come on. Alright, good. I'm gonna synchronize the rival against 65 against 26. Fair fight. No, war is never fair. Because Italy's got planes, I don't. Well, I kind of do, but I kind of don't. I just don't really use them. Why I don't use them? I just don't. Just the way I am. Alright, so now we got Milan. So now let's keep moving. Let's keep on moving. Oh, by the way, since we got Venice, haha, fuck you Venetians. Revenge is sweet. Alright. How poorly done that was, I don't, yeah. But it's nice to sack Venice. Payback. Yeah, a little late, but yeah, it is a little late. It's that 700 years late, almost 800 years. Wow, it's been that long. That's crazy. Anyway, moving forward. Of course, another synchronized arrival. Alright, so at this point, I'm going to do this. I'm going to leave them, oh no, didn't mean to do that. I'm going to leave them there. Take those guys, synchronize arrival and attack against 10. I'm going to do the best I can. Come on. Oh, shit. Fuck. Uh-oh. Of course, the fort will kick in and just kick my ass. Fuck. Now I'm trying to think. Can't really sacrifice too much. Actually, I can't really sacrifice anything at all. Fuck. Everybody here is going to have to support attack here. And then... shit. Alright, let's see. Let me think. Actually, let me do something real quick. Let me take that, and even take Venice. Nope. Okay, fuck you too. Alright, let's support attack here. Keep pushing, one key. That. Let's try that. Alright, there we go. Awesome change, awesome change. Uh-oh. Come on, 11. It's 11. You had 12. You have 11. Come on, come on. I know it's getting... Oh, no, not 12. Fuck. Damn you pricks. Resupply. Please hurry. Please hurry. So I'm not at war just yet with Germany, but that will soon come. Entirely USB noise coming up. I'm sure there's something wrong. I know there's something wrong. Okay, that. Let's try that again. And a much better result came out. They're just going to keep trying to send troops in there just to try to stop me. Of course, it's just going to be futile because the way they roll, the way they do it, it's either 1 infantry or 4. Actually, just individual divisions each time. You know what? Because of that, I'm actually going to accept that offer. And of course, those are going to be deployed back to Constantinople, in which I will never see again. Well, actually, I would see again, but at least I'm out of the war. So here's the conquest so far, folks. There's a reason why I did it that way. I didn't want to be I didn't want to be brought into a bigger war because I know Italy will eventually evolve itself into in World War II. Well, pretty much as soon as Germany reaches Paris, or even gets close to Paris, the Hungarians, the Romanians, and even the Italians will pretty much jump in all at once. And now I'm pretty much lagging. There we go. And this is what the Empire pretty much looks like now, folks. Not too bad. I mean, it could be a lot worse. At least we got Venice. I mean, hell, just fucking divvy it up. Have like a little Greek Empire here or some shit. Yeah, it's gonna be a little Greek here. A little Greek Empire, like they did with the Latin Empire here. Okay, that was lame. Alright, hey, I can admit my faults, folks. Alright. Alright, so they're gonna be... They won't revive? What? They won't arrive until 20th, 21st. Okay, that's not far. I'm pretty much going to redeploy them again. All right, so now since we're kind of behind in technology, okay, let's actually hurry up. I'm gonna improve my infantry. Not by using them, but using these guys. Okay, I'm going to improve that. I'm going to improve my tanks. I'm going to try to. Maybe not. Okay, I guess, maybe. Alright, so I'm not going to really get too much involved in the Second World War. However, I'm sure something different will trigger for the Germans to invade. It usually does. Alright, so let's get some air doctrines done, I guess. Doctrine. Alright. Not sure why I'm really focusing on that. Alright. So the Italians are really going to be pissed, because now they lost pretty much what they gained at the end of World War I, which was Venice. And Trento. Actually, mostly, it was actually Trento. Venice can... yeah, actually, Venice was part of World War I think. I don't know. I can't think right now. It's 4 o'clock in the morning at this point, folks. So my history is kind of a little bit off. Alright, let's shift these guys to the center. Again, these guys to the center. Kind of preparing. Cavalry's there to Belgrade. Let's get these guys there. These guys there. Why are you guys combined? You're not supposed to be combined. That was weird. That was dumb. Those two there. Don't know why. Just damn. Guys up there. Put you guys there. Okay. That's fine. And then I'll just move these guys here. Okay. So now we're in a much better position of... See that, folks? Romanians joined the alliance, so did Hungary. And if Italy really wants a war, we'll give them war if they decide to jump in. But hopefully they won't. Okay, so we finally got payback. We finally sentenced... captured items that Venice captured back in 1204 back to Constantinople, and we're just gonna pretty much torch Venice. Wish I could, but let's just say we did, just for shit's sakes. Alright, for shits and giggles, we just do all that. I'm pretty much out of the war. Finally, I'm at peace. Peace reigns over the empire once again. Yes. Oh, but of course I'm still deploying troops. This is just in case measures, and then... Okay. So still got more coming. Great. And at least I got the manpower for it, too. Sort of. Let's go Hawk Lobby. We got more manpower growth. Oh yeah, okay. Come on, chef, thank you. There we go, that works. Alright. So now, folks, so far so good. Thank God. Alright. So we didn't capture Rhodes, but well, at least we got some of the islands back. Fine. And we also got, you know, Venice and Trento, you know? I mean, come on here. That's the best thing about it. If you really look at EU3, we finally got a lot of territory. We would have got a lot of territory. Think about it. And if you compare this to EU3, oh yeah. Hell, we got a shitload of territory just from taking Yugoslavia. So not too bad, I think. Got away with some territory from Italy. And of course, they're probably really pissed at us. Because they pretty much declared war on us just for the Dotman coast. But that was kind of ruined. And why is the front stopped? I'm quite curious. Yes, I'm actually going to use this just for this. Until I get a declaration of war for some other purpose. See, this is why I really don't like playing as Germany, folks. It's just a total mess, and it just gives me a headache just looking at all this. It's like, I'm just trying to pretty much every part of the province, just sometimes missed the smaller ones over the larger ones, and then it just falls apart. As you saw in my Mod 33 LP of for Germany. That was just, I just got frustrated over that. That was pissing me off. Alright, so, I guess the French are pretty much holding out. It's kind of surprising. Pretty good. Good job, France. You should be proud. Look at Republican Spain here. They're kind of preparing a little bit. Of course, it's not going to do much, but they could use their terrain to their advantage. And of course, the Soviet Union is just trying to spies my border for some particular reason. I guess they're a little paranoid. I mean, of course, I have claims on Georgia, folks. I mean, I'm sure Stalin would be paranoid about his real estate. Probably somewhere in Tbilisi. But whatever. So what we're looking at here, it's just pretty much a back and forth fight almost. More forward for Germany than France, but still. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I kind of almost feel sorry for her. Have you joined the Axis? Yeah, I haven't joined the Axis. Okay. And look at this. December 6, 1941. This is when the peace treaty ends. Quite funny. Someone has a sick sense of humor. Alright. Now you can see they're trying to just send as much infantry as they can. They're not really using too much tactics. They're just, it's just kind of using, kind of seeing what Russia did, and then applying it to the game. I mean, that's pretty much what's going on here. Of course, I don't know what the hell they're doing with this. What the hell are you guys going with this? Looks like you're heading south, but And of course, the Maginot Line is not really going to fall, except for me. But that's an exception to the rule. And it looks like the British Navy is, the Royal Navy is trying to take on the Germans there, German Navy. And it looks like they did a pretty good job. Alright, so we get the British guarantee of Greek independence. Not really about Greek, but whatever. I'm kind of offended about that. As the fascist power becomes increasingly aggressive in the Balkans, the United Kingdom extended a guarantee of independence for the Byzantines to deter any further expansion. And we appreciate that, you lovely Brits, but it's like we're at war just yet. However, since Romania has joined and Hungary has joined, and even Italy, there is to be some kind of concern. I know I am. But since the Germans, since I pretty much cut off the Germans from even going through Italy to go through southern France, and the French pretty much has to rely on their own, then there shouldn't be too much to worry about. I mean, I guess you could say cock-blocked the Italians. And now the British, since I'm not allied with them, they can really focus on going after Libya to kick the Italians out, and also going after Ethiopia, all the way down here. Of course, since I'm not at war, I do have kind of a purpose to using this. You can see that, yeah. Until I go to war, I'll actually keep the fog of war off. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but it's kind of an interesting purpose for that. And you can see here, the Chinese are pretty much just fucked. That's pretty much all I'm really going to say about the Sino-Japanese War at this point. The Chinese are just fucked. Where's America doing? America is pretty much sitting on their hands. Though I wouldn't blame them. They're not really doing too much. Oh, look at that. We got 2 HQ and 2 motorized. And Phoenix. Ah, nice. Okay, and you got, you know, Canada up there being Canada. Meh. Can't really blame them either. And that's kind of cool, though. I do give the French and the Allies a lot of praise for actually staying, for not really moving the front too much. I mean, I'm kind of amazed. Kind of amazed. I will say that. I do give them a lot of credit for that. So good job, guys. But I don't think that can last for very long. I'm sure. It's just it's kind of the reality of things. Alright, still paranoid about the Axis. I am more worried about the Axis because the Allies can't really declare war, since democracies can't really declare war. Technically, they cannot. And you can see the Germans pretty much penetrated through. That's what she said. Okay. Though, you know, somehow I could actually just get Berlin, surround Berlin, and then everybody else just falls completely on their face. I am talking to you, Britain, about that. I know you got some troops there you can send. Pretty much took out the Kriegsmarine. Well, technically they can't because they gotta go after Comfy Gone. I think Odense. Yeah, they gotta go after Comfy Gone because at this point they can't really go through unless they're at peace with Germany or they are Germany or they are allied with Germany. So, and you can see the French cause is collapsing under its own weight, and even more so under the weight of the Axis troops. And they have pretty much kind of sealed the fate of Paris. Yep, and there goes the troops from Paris, and then, yep, they are screwed. But that was a nice fight, friends. I give you a lot of praise. You kept that up for quite a long time. I have never seen that done before, at least from you guys, so good job. But, of course, all good things must come to an end, and unfortunately, it must be that. But you tried. Now, eventually, they'll capture some more VP provinces, and then that's just going to be all over for France on the mainland, and then I'll eventually maybe set up a Vichy France. Depending on the situation here. I think I've talked too much. And of course the French has the flanking of the Maginot Line. And now we have Vichy France in October 14th, 1940. And of course they somehow got to got a couple of army there. And of course Germany gets Marseille. And also Italy gets Chernobyl. And then they also have claimed, well, actually they don't. Actually, because technically, not only would Italy have claims on Chernobyl, but they also have claims on Nice, and even Corsica, I've actually noticed, but they might have just changed that. Maybe for the player, who knows. I think that's what it might. And then, of course, Germany gets the event of returning all provinces to Vichy France, or at least the southern part, blah blah blah. Ah, there it goes. Okay, fair enough. It was just that to that event. And of course, Italy magically keeps this province there. Just magically does. Okay, Siam joins the same side as Japan. Okay, that's fair enough. Can't really do anything about that. However, we are pretty much screwed if we don't really get enough troops. We need a lot of troops now, folks. Of course, since Britain, holy shit, since Britain is getting their asses kicked in Egypt, there's not much I can really do. I mean, technically this would just be French, so be French, so it's not like it's British are hurting too much there. But it could be though. little fort there in Alexandria. Though at least they got easier access to the Mediterranean. Of course, you can see the British transports just going to get wiped out from the Italian Navy. And of course, there's going to be an Italian, Australian, New Zealand, Vichy, British engagement all together. And since Italy is the only one who can engage, well, with the exception of Vichy France, but Vichy France is not part of any alliance, except with Madagascar, which I don't know how historical that is. But the Italians will pretty much be the only ones going to engage the British until Gibraltar either falls or until the Suez falls. But until those two things, one of those two things happen, the Italians are pretty much on their own. Or unless I get my ass kicked by the Germans, which I hope it doesn't. But I wouldn't doubt it for a moment. So I'm kind of hoping that I get enough. Alright, since that's 1941, these guys are just going to keep in Quay until I can upgrade them. As 1939, so the next round will be in November 23rd. And now, since I got that advanced construction done, I'll be able to do these two: production planning and production control. These will boost my industrial efficiency supplies by 5% each, which gives me a fucking great thing. I held that for quite a while. For a little bit. Okay, let's do that. Alright, not too bad. Yeah, that's just gonna fall on its face right there. I can actually just release, and technically I could still release Yugoslavia, but I could also release Bosnia, Slovenia, and Croatia. Releasing those two, releasing Slovenia and Croatia would technically block any kind of Italian and German advance until they declare war on them, unless I join a major alliance like the Allies or the Comintern, and in which the puppet states will actually join with you in those major alliances. But if it's outside the major alliances, then they'll just be on their own. And you can see here the Italians are moving south. Good old spy satellite. Germans are moving east. Looks like they're actually just gonna... I don't know what the hell they're doing. What the hell are you guys doing? You're just going all over the place, aren't you? See, they're going south, some of them going north. They're just going east, they're going west. They just don't know what the hell they're doing. Okay, but they got Norway and Denmark. Fair enough. Mexico goes left, which I don't care. Never really did. I don't know if they're going to do sea line. I seriously doubt it. I've never seen a sea line done. But since there's also Republican Spain, that's the other option for the German AI to go. So if they'll choose either one or two options, they'll either try to invade Britain or they'll try to invade Republican Spain. At this point, I don't know. They probably will try to invade Republican Spain. We'll see what the AI does. Of course, not being confident, they probably will try to go for Spain. Here you can see the Italian still trying to advance. They're right outside of Alexandria. And hopefully my game doesn't crash. Whew! Thank God it didn't crash. That would suck. So Japan annexes nationalist China. Ganaxi click. Xavier Sanma. I know I probably mispronounced that. I know that. Unan. So, but they also released those following nations. I don't know why. And here's what the post nationalist China, actually current, what occupying China looks like. So Manchukuo really exists. Minguko. Communist China kind of expands, but they're expanding on their own will, and are going deeper into. Actually, they're just going after Minguko, or whatever. Unan, Ganaxi. I've actually never seen this kind of occupation before, so it's kind of unique to see this one. I've either seen them just annex all these cliques and then just have nationalist China kind of in the interior, Japanese kind of surrounding or whatnot, or just seeing a complete Japanese occupation. I've actually never seen this before. This is kind of new for me. Huh. That's kind of cool. And it looks like, wow, they got quite a bit of land from what they lost against nationalist China. Wow, they're even down there, which they shouldn't be. Huh. They've also got Indochina, or actually they got Vietnam, but they also got Siam as a puppet. Now, if they declare war on Japan, if Japan declares war on the British Empire, it doesn't mean Japan's going to jump with the Axis. It just doesn't work that way. So, but that's kind of cool. I've never seen this before. All right, since we're at 1941, we just finally started a new year. Happy New Year, everybody! 1941. Here's what the empire looks like. Not bad. Not too shabby. Germany looks like that. Soviet Union still looks like that. Romania and Hungary, and this is from the Vienna Dictate. Hungary does get gets a good chunk of Transylvania, which also puts Romania in a bad spot if they declare war on me. Actually, we shouldn't look at that. These two are the only provinces we can take in order to annex Romania, or for any country to annex Romania. It just requires these two provinces down instead of that. So that really put Romania in a very bad spot, like I said before many times. Spain looks like that. Britain still looks like that. Still looks like crap. That's what it looks like on the other side of the Atlantic. Japan pretty much kicked the crap out of nationalist China and annexed nationalist China outright, but they kept the minor cliques in. Are you guys at war? War? Yeah, where? At war still. They're still in the military alliance with the sinking or whatever. Yeah, okay. So they're pretty much screwed at this point. And yeah, and I'll leave it at that, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed. I mean, it was certainly quite an interesting ride. I am tired as hell. And I will probably, I don't know, see you Monday. Yeah, I'll definitely see you Monday because I will be working the rest of the weekend. I still got the 36 hours this weekend. I still got the 36 hours next weekend. But then after that, it's pretty much 30 hours through and through. Fun stuff. Alright, let's save it just in case. Because I know once I even try to surrender, this game will definitely crash. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is, folks. It is what it is. Yeah, so we got Venice. We've got Venice. So I'm still happy about that. So F you, Venice. That's revenge. Fuckers. 1204 bastards. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later.